Okay, I just finished testing my mic and all. I think everything's perfect. So, yeah. Greetings, everyone. I don't know what time it is there in your place right now, but right now, as I'm recording this video, it's 2:24 a.m. Um, January 4, 2022. We still don't have internet, but I've been having fun with Grim Dawn at least. I've been playing Nier as well. I still can't get through the tutorial, the beginning part. I tried lowering it. I started with very hard, the highest difficulty, and then I tried lowering it to normal, and I'm still having a hard time. But I think I'm getting really close to um getting through the fucking the tutorial. I can't get through it because I keep replaying it from the start. I can't unlock the save system yet until I get through the tutorial. So I keep replaying the same cutscenes over and over again. It's pissing me off. But anyways, um, uh, I'm playing Grim Dawn. I think the volume is okay, right? I this is look at that name. Recently, me and my dad have been watching JoJo, Golden Wind. Um, he's already watched it, and I already watched a bit of it, but we decided to watch it again because I'd never really watched it properly, and we've been catching up through all the JoJos. And since I started this character, I was wondering what good name there would be. This is my fourth purifier, by the way. Anyways, I chose Sex Pistol since it fit like the name of the character. I thought it was a perfect fit for it. Anyway, this is like my fourth, what do you call this, purifier, Inquisitor Demolitionist. My idea was I wanted to play Demolitionist, but I never really knew, like, how to play the character. Because I never really played the character, but I was always curious, right? And yeah, here I am. I'm playing it. I I I said this is my fourth character because the other three I was playing hardcore with it, and yeah, I got really far on my last one, my third one, but I still died, and I was upset about that, so I decided to quit doing hardcore and just stick to just normal. I think it's more fun this way. I'm not sure if I can handle the pain of losing a really high level character. Though I say that I did delete one of my high level characters. But I'll forget that story for now. Maybe another time. I really like this character. I'm figuring out how to do this now. Ever since I died all those times, I had a lesson I learned. Before I started Demolitionist first, but then I learned that I should focus a bit more Inquisitor. Especially this kill. I'm learning what to do. I haven't really looked up guides, so maybe my build is a bit wacky, and so is my devotion. I mean, I'm going for turtle. For some reason, my turtle isn't really going up. Maybe I was taking too much damage on my other playthroughs. In my other playthroughs, the turtle was doing really well. It was like leveling up really fast. Maybe this time I'm playing a bit more carefully, so it's not really getting procced. I don't really know. But my genius idea was my devotion would be turtle, early turtle, and then I'd go sailor. But once I have enough for bat, I would remove sailor and then go for bat. These are all useless. Most of these are pretty useless, but this and this are pretty good, right? The Twin Fangs are absolutely gorgeous. I love this Twin Fangs. So yeah, the idea was this, and the Flame Torrent because it gives fire and chaos damage, which are pretty good for a Demolitionist. I'd go for Mantis, and then I'd go for Hydra. That was my current idea. And I'd also go for the Witchblade. Yeah. Those were my devotions. But I never really got that far. I got far to, I think Mantis. Then I died because I had 0%. I had 0 ethereal resistance, and then when I summoned one of these things, it summoned ethereals, and I just died. Uh, that was really upsetting. But I didn't just die. What happened was I was kiting them, and then I got stuck somewhere, and then I died. I'm still mad about it. I'm not over it yet. But I'm catching up to that character that just died. It was level 40 something, I think. This is quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, it gives some skill to chilling around, which is really nice. Doesn't have elemental mastery though. I don't really think I should focus damage over resistance. That's one of my lessons too. Resistance is really important. As someone who mainly plays summoning characters, summon based characters, I'm having a difficult time, adjusting with characters that are just one person. With Summoner, I didn't really need to worry about much problems since a lot of it were tanked by my pets. But this time I have to worry a bit more because I can't simply depend on my pets. For some reason I have a soldier that's hardcore and that's over level 60. I found it hard to believe one of my characters was hardcore. I'm usually not a big fan of playing hardcore because I don't like it when my characters die. But yeah, I do have a hardcore character surprisingly. Well, it's a soldier, so I was probably confident with it not dying. Soldiers never die. Fucking tanky characters. And if you're about to die with them, you can always press escape. I didn't really prepare a topic for today actually. I should have done that before starting the video. I think I had some in mind, but if you've known me for a while, you'll know that my memory is really garbage. And since I have garbage memory, I usually forget what I want to say almost immediately. I think I already went here. Pretty sure I almost already went there. And I recall now one of my first lessons was when one of my characters died was that I shouldn't rush demolitionists. What I did was I rushed Brimstone, but I figured that you don't really need to rush Brimstone when you can just rush this instead. You already have enough AoE with this, all you need is more damage and procs. So I should level this up until I feel like I have enough AoE and then go for these. Because I felt like my problem with that character was I could clear a lot of mobs really easily, but when it came to bosses and tougher enemies, I would just get run over because I couldn't kill them fast enough. But these things were no biggie. But yeah, my character was really good at killing low lives like these guys. But when it came to bosses, oh man. Now sometimes I could kite them, especially if they were only one guy thing. But if there were many, like those wards that summon like 4 bosses, I can't do it. Especially if they just keep running at me. It's impossible. I don't really need to read these anymore. I already read them before. And if I feel like jumping into the lore again, I'll read them.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, I'm burdened. I'm overburdened. Let's read these things and then let's go back on. Oh god, wait, I've gone silent for too long. Well,
See anything you like?
maybe I should talk about my situation. Lately, since, well, there hasn't been internet. Luckily, my dad comes home more often now. I guess it's because there's water and there's electricity, right? So he can sleep soundly at home, even though there's no internet. Back then he would just stay in the office. and Joy was kind of making fun of the fact that she was more of a parent than Joy is like a friend that lives with us. I consider her family pretty much. I consider her a mother even though she's not my mother. Um, she was making fun of how much how more of a parent she was than my dad, because my dad
Well
just
spent.
keeps staying in his office with all the free stuff he gets there, free electricity, no, what? Yeah, free food even, and milk teas, all that stuff. He gets a bath there too, so he pretty much doesn't have to go home. And I was making fun of him for being less of a parent than her. And there is some truth in it, but I'm not exactly mad at my father for doing that. I feel like if I were him, I'd do the same thing too. Joe was pretty admirable though. I mean, she could have gone to her office as well and done the same thing as my dad, but she decided to stay with us because she was very worried about us and worried about her dog too.
That skill's not ready.
At least that's what she said. I don't know if there was some ulterior motive or something, but knowing Joy, she's a pretty nice person, so selfless person I'd say even. So I wouldn't doubt it if what she said was true. Anyways, yeah, my dad's been going home lately, so that's nice. Well, the main nice thing about that is I like talking to my dad. That's one. Two, I got to play on his phone. I was as soon as we lost the fucking as soon as the disaster of a typhoon happened, we lost everything, right? The electricity, the water, and all the stuff that would help our basic needs. Ever since we lost that was around the time I started coming back to Genshin, and it's like it's really unfortunate. Should I wear this? Seems nice, doesn't it? It seems better. I won't have the berserk anymore, but it's not so bad. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Let's find a helmet. Maybe we don't have one. Well, we can just put something for now. A temporary thing. What can we put? Can I put nothing? Like, really nothing? Is there nothing I can put here? Oh my god. Oh Lord, what are you doing? I can put this. I don't want to put that, no. Well, no choice, let's just put that for now. Anyways, I just started coming back to Genshin. I quit it for a while. I don't know, the game was being too repetitive for me. And even when Inazuma came out, like my love for the game died temporarily. So anyways, I started coming back to the game, slowly but surely. And around the time I was invested in the game again, the internet was lost and the electricity was lost, so I couldn't really play the game anymore, right? And yeah, I was a bit upset about it. You could say I was upset because I started liking the game again, and then it's like the world's telling me not to like the game anymore because I lost the shit. But lately my dad's been coming back, so I've been able to play on his phone. He has data, so he has pretty much like a sort of internet. All he needs is a signal. I don't know if the concept of data exists in other countries, but data is pretty popular here in the Philippines. I'm not too familiar with the concept of data. All I know is it's pretty much internet you can find anywhere as long as there's signal. And yeah, but there's also another problem. Lately there's also been no signal at home. It's pretty inconsistent. Sometimes there isn't, sometimes there
That
is.
skill's not ready.
So what my dad's been doing is he's been walking to like the J Center, which is I guess a kilometer away from here. No, it's not too far. It's pretty walkable. In fact, ever since we transferred places, it's been nearer than ever. So yeah, me and my dad have been walking there. And yeah, he's been going there like every 4 in the morning so that he can do his dailies and shit with Genshin. I found that pretty amusing, but it's also pretty sad because it makes gameplay a bit inconsistent. Hmm? God. I have a goal for this character. I have a dream, you could say. And that is to have as much procs as possible. I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get this, and then it's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna be like fireworks. And I imagine that with like my fast attack speed. Woo! Ooh, another explorers. Oh man. I think I'll take this. I get a bit more chaos resistance. I lose some Aether resistance. But it's not so bad. I gain 5% more experience, so that's nice. And I can always switch it out if I need to. And Pierce resistance is really good in the Act 2 with Cronley's gang. Is that the dog? Wait, I'll need to check. I'm gonna mute this for a bit. Alright. See you there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I could switch this if I wanted to. Anyways, I have 8% total speed, so that's nice. I can kite more better now. And anyways, the dog just scratched my door. He usually scratches the wall, but this time I closed my door, so he scratched the door instead. And it's pretty creepy, really. Lately I've been playing more often with him. I do feel bad for the dog. It's not like we let him out all the time, you know. We let him out every day, but not like all the time. I mean, if he went out all the time, that'd kind of be dangerous, especially since he's been going really far nowadays, like on the road. This guy used to have a trauma with the road, but he's been going to the road nowadays, which is good. I mean, that means he's getting rid of his trauma, right? But it's also kind of scary because he doesn't really know how vehicles work. He might get bumped. So I've been playing with him recently because no one really plays with him. No one likes to play with him. This dog plays rough. When I mean rough, like, you know, biting rough. Oh, what was that? Like, he bites, he scratches. Well, he's not as bad. It's not as bad as the dog outside. The one is owned by the people who own the chickens. They have this dog there that they leash, and they make him guard. They make her guard the chickens. That dog is a disaster. They never trained that dog. No discipline whatsoever. I thought our dog Aaron was bad, but that dog is dangerous. Bites harder than Aaron. Aaron knows how to play bite, at least, but still he plays rough. Joy, the owner of the dog. Well, not really the owner. It was my aunt that owns the dog, but my aunt just brought the dog home and barely comes home even. So, you know, she doesn't really. You know, she isn't really a parent to the dog anymore. Because it's not like she interacts with it every time. At least that's how I view it. Anyways, the dog doesn't really have a playmate, right? Oh! So I've been playing with it, and since it plays rough, no one really likes to play with it, but I can handle it. Oh, what? Wait, I need some focus. I don't want to die. Even though it's not hardcore, I still don't want to die. Is there a wall here? Okay, thank God there isn't. Yeah, the dog. I think I'm fine now. I've been playing with it since no one else does, and since I've been playing with it, I'm usually, you know, I'm usually mean to the dog. Like, I would hit it, right? It's probably not a good thing to say to people, but I'm gonna be honest and say that I do hit the dog because sometimes it's too stupid, and I just kind of need to hit it so that it would stop doing something stupid. And sometimes when you hit something like an animal, you kind of get in the habit of hitting it. and that does happen to me sometimes. But lately, I haven't been hitting it. I think I've been getting attached to the dog lately. I think same can be said for him. Lately, it's been really playful with me, I'd say. Like really awfully playful. Oh my god, it's getting really clingy. Holy crap. Like earlier, it just clawed at my door. It does that every time now. Like it would just stare at me. My door is usually open, right? And I have like a barricade, sort of like a small wall that you can just lift. It's usually to stop the animals from going in. My dad doesn't like them to go in the room. My dad and I share the same room. So, oh, what? Oh, whatever. I don't care. Um, so yeah, the door is usually open, so the dog just normally sits there, right? And he looks at me. He just stares at me. It's fucking terrifying, I'm telling you. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever been stared down by a dog. Like, he just sits outside the barricade and just looks at me. And I don't know. Dogs have like sort of human eyes, you know, and the feeling of getting stared at. My dad calls it bullshit. He believes that, you know, no one can feel stares, but I'm pretty sure people can feel stares. In fact, I'm convinced people can feel stares. And I don't know, I can feel his stare, and when you feel his stare, when you know something's looking at you, it feels awfully weird. It feels creepy, you know. But yeah, he does it anyways, and I'm slowly getting used to it. But it's hard to get used to it. It's hard to get used to the feeling of getting stared at. I'm not a politician or something that often makes like public speeches, so being stared at is awfully weird. I keep saying awfully. Stop. Anyways, and if it just stares there at me right at the door, and sometimes it goes up the bed. The bed. There's a bed outside near the window. It's Harvey's bed. It jumps up the bed and then keeps looking at me because it's tired of sitting down looking at me. It goes up there, lies down there, starts licking itself, and then continues staring at me. And sometimes if I don't notice it, it scratches the wall like it did earlier. It gets my attention by scratching the wall or the door. And that's usually like a signal that he wants to play with me. Now before, this dog would try to avoid me because I would, as much as I hate to say it, I would abuse it. But I wouldn't really call it like bad abusing. In fact, if I was an abuser, I was a pretty light one then. But it doesn't really make it any better, right? The abuser is still an abuser. But yeah, lately him and I been getting pretty close. And lately he's been pushing it though. I think I sometimes feel like I need to start hitting him again. I don't know. To instill some fear, you could say. But I'm not a big fan when they're too friendly to the point where they don't respect boundaries anymore. You get me? I think it's the same with people. Well, you don't really hit people, like physically. But there comes a point where, you know, you can't let them keep getting away with stuff, right? When people become too friendly, they eventually start pushing things. And there goes a point where you're gonna have to, by the way, I'm not trying to, make my hitting the dog, reasonable. I'm just saying. There comes a point where like you have to push them somehow. And with animals, I don't know. I don't know how to push animals. I really don't. With people, you can just tell them to fuck off or something, and they'll probably stop doing what they're doing, right? But with animals, you know, language isn't really there. It's a bit harder to communicate, especially since I don't really consider myself good at communicating with animals. I don't think I have it in me. Like understanding their sign language and all. No. So usually the easiest way for me to get the message across is hitting them. Man, I mean, it worked so far when I started hitting him. He would stop doing stuff. And if I look at him while he's doing stuff that I don't want him to do, he would stop. But now, it's a bit more light. He usually just keeps doing what he does. So I do wonder if I should start hitting him again. Probably not. Probably not the right thing to do. But might be the easiest way to stop the overbearing feeling I get from the dog. I don't want to get attached to as well. I feel like um, this dog might live long, but I also feel like um, it's susceptible to dying. It was a stray dog at first. My aunt just got it from the streets. It was very this dog was very sickly, and he still is. Compared to before, he's in a better shape now. Heck, my aunt could probably make one of those comeback stories. How like they took in an animal and now it's all healed up and shit. Yeah, my Aaron is literally that story. I wanna go here. Do I? No, I don't. Fuck it. There's probably a portal here anyways. I'm gonna get the portal. Oh, the dog seems happy. Though, it could use a playmate. I'm pretty much the only person that plays with it. Joy plays with it, but I wouldn't really call it playing. She cuddles with it, throws a stuffed toy, and then the dog fetches it. It's not. I don't really find. I don't think the dog finds that enjoyable. I mean, maybe he does to a certain degree, but it's probably not the most fun thing. So I sometimes play with him. and this dog's kind of annoying sometimes. He overreacts. I'm telling you. Like, let's say I pinch his ear, he'd whimper really loudly, almost as if you slapped him with a bat or some shit, you know. But I think slowly but surely everyone in the house is getting used to it. Before I would like I would scold him lightly, just like a slap to the face, let's say, not really a hard slap that's light enough that it wouldn't even knock back someone, but then he'd overreact and be like. Like really loudly, and then people would look at me and think that I hit it right. uh, you know I think lately though they've been figuring out that it just reacts like that. I mean, everyone's been calling the dog a coward recently. I mean, he's scared of the cats even. One of our cats at least, the mom. To be fair, that lady is very fierce. Holy shit, she used to be so much meeker. I don't know what happened. She started going out and then got her rebellious face, and then she's been really mean ever since. I feel like she doesn't. I feel like she's not even the cat that I used to have. If she feels like a completely different person. I don't know. Maybe that's how parents feel when they see their kids growing up. Anyways, whenever I play with a dog, I pretty much it's kind of mean to say, but I pretty much have the card, the referee card that allows me to hit him and all. And I think he finds the hitting enjoyable even. The hitting is not that bad, but sometimes I'm really bad at controlling myself. When it comes to literally anything, even cooking eggs, I cannot control the heat and all. I have a hard time doing it. It's the same with hitting. It's either too hard or too weak. And when I hit him too weak, he keeps biting me, right? And the only way I can make him stop playing with me is if I hit him really hard. Sometimes I try to do it middle way, but when that doesn't work, I have to hit him once hard. At least once. And then I yell at him. Like, stop! After like a slap to the face. Stop! And then he'd realize that, I'm done playing with him. Either that, or we both get really tired, or just him. Sometimes I make him run around really a lot, to the point he just keeps panting really hard. I feel like this dog is asthmatic too, but yeah. I'm getting really attached to this dog. It's kind of scary, huh? That fucking sound. It's like a horror jump scare or some shit. It's annoying. There's nothing even jump scaring me, but it's still scary. One of the things my dad told me that it might be easier for me to level up if I just go to for the cocktail. I refuse. I wanted to be a gunslinger from start to finish. Okay. I want to dual wield from beginning to end. But I've given it some thought. I mean, obviously, he's right. That's the most efficient way to do it. Go for like an easy build. It allows me to level up really quickly because this build is pretty good late game, but probably isn't really good early game. But I refuse that, and then I've been thinking to myself, am I really playing gunslinger when I'm depending on this ability, this stat? That's from that's from my weapon add-ons. The Devil Touch ammo. It's pretty much my bread and butter at around level 15, because that's the time you can really use it. I've been abusing it because it's really strong, and it synergizes well with my build until later on. Yeah, I've been wondering if I'm, if I'm even being a gunslinger. I'm pretty much a caster, just spamming this. But yeah, I really don't want to go for the Molotov build. I should pick this up anyways. Maybe I should start avoiding yellow items. It's about time my inventory is getting filled with green stuff. Let's pick up this chest. Let's explore the entire area. Usually I rely on the internet to find the devotion shrines, but or my memory. I don't trust my memory, so I usually rely on the internet. But we don't really have the internet right now, so we're just gonna play it safe. Explore the entire area, level up normally. I already have a build I'm thinking of with this character. It's a build riddled with passives. So okay, wait, let's kill these things first. So my idea of this character was my devotions are still I'm not sure yet. I only got to the part of Hydra. That was my late game thought. Process this. Maybe I can go for this. The torch. The meteor shower seems nice. 30% chance on attack. Yeah, I'll probably go for that. 815, so I'll probably need more green ones, right? I'm going for bat. The bat is always good. Maybe I'll go for a spider. Because it gives 6. I really don't know actually. There seems to be a lot of good ones too. I think I'll have enough red for this, so I'll just need the green ones. So probably spider, maybe scorpion too. Scorpion seems what the fuck was that? Scorpion seems nice. The fox seems good too. Bleeding damage? I don't really do bleeding damage. Oh wow. A lantern, Lane. I've never heard that name. Was that a lore character? Hand of Atos. Ultos. It's not Dota, you idiot. Anyways, with my build, I'm planning to go max this, max this, max this. Max this as well, max this, max this, max this. Max all of these except for these. Right? And then I'm gonna max all of these. Not this. And probably this. Or maybe this. I don't know. But yeah. That's the idea. I think I'll have enough points in some to work out this build. Not really sure though. If I have some extra points, I'll figure it out. Maybe I can add some more things. I don't really know though. Hmm. If I had some extra points, I feel like I won't have any extra points, but you never know. Well, Zuvin, you know the Crucible guy, Lokar. I was talking about him. I'd like some points in the big one as well, in the Mortar Trap. It's a pretty cool ability. It's actually why I was really curious about Demolitionist. When I was playing my Cabalist, the character I deleted, I saw so many items that pandered towards Demolitionists. There were like items that said the big one, and I was really curious, like, what the fuck? That name sounds so cool. That ability name sounds pretty sick. So it was like one of the things that piqued my curiosity regarding Demolitionists. What did I do? Should I explore this part? There's a shrine, so I'll explore this part. Nice shoe. Nice shoes by shoe. Okay, that's the only thing I dropped. I went for the crossroads. I'll go for sailor and then I'll go for bat. I'll remove some points on sailor and then go for bat. I'll go for a bit defensive stuff right now. It's also my problem with the resistance. My resistance aren't that good yet. It'll fix itself when I get better items. But I need to find a temporary way to solve stuff. And I never really looked up a guide for this character, so I don't really know what I'm doing, you know? All I'm doing is thinking on my own. I'm not really looking up reference and stuff. I'm not researching things. So a lot of the things I'm doing are definitely wrong. But I'm trying my best to make it work here. Nice shoe. And the chest always sounds like they have traps in them. It's a bit spooky. Doesn't seem to be anything here. There's one. A secret. It gives elemental resistance, so that's good. I had too much pierce resistance, so I could use this. It would take some points off chaos resistance though, but I don't really need chaos resistance right now, so I'll take that. Silk swatch. I didn't make more of those, did I? I don't think I did. I should make more of those for my shoulder and stuff. Silk swatch is also shoulder, leg, and chest, if I remember correctly. What am I doing? Where am I going? What am I doing again? Silk swatch, yeah. This is what I was talking about, my memory. So shit. Sometimes I don't even remember things, even though I only thought about it a few seconds ago. Resilient plating. I'm using my dad's stuff right now. I mean, using hardcore stuff, so I kinda can't help it. I'll retrieve his stuff again. I will do it. Oh. I need something for this. Hand armor. This is good. 30% burn damage. Sick. Oh yeah, this devotion stuff as well is all made up. Yeah. The mantis also seems really nice. Definitely going for this. I like how it also gives stun elemental resistance. And pierce damage is pretty nice too. Physical resistance is kinda hard to get by, so that's always nice. There's a portal near here, if I remember correctly. Because this is a good farming place for Aether Crystal. need to add levels to my my AoE ability. Either I do that or I just keep leveling up my Inquisitor. I'll eventually get to this part. I'm actually really close to it. The lightning seems like it'll do a lot of damage. I mean, it's level 50, so it's probably really strong. Yeah, I'll max that for sure. Ow, why does this thing do so much damage? But I feel like I should also just focus on the fire stuff. Because I'm playing Demolitionist, so I just naturally have more affinity to fire. I don't know though. My gut doesn't really say anything right now. My feelings. And even if it did say something, I don't really trust it. How does this place go again? I'm sure there's a portal here. Ow. Man, it's so satisfying to kill stuff with this character. Wow. Ah, this thing's hurt. They leech so much life from me. My god. Excuse me. I burp. We're pretty close to the Warden now, huh? There's a portal. Let's go to the crystals first. Because we don't really want to deal with a lot of stuff. A hellhound. Leveled up, nice. Ooh, wow, the fuck? That thing blew up. This is nice. I'll put 1 point in that too. It seems like a really cool ability. I bet there's a build for this. Not sure though about this or this. It both seems nice. I guess this though, because it has pierce damage. Curious. Yeah, I'll get the portal first. Nice. I got it right. I fucking hate it when I get near it, but it doesn't really activate. Can I go through here? I don't think I can. I can't. A laboratory. The Warden must be nearby. Oh, I'm sorry by the way if it bothers you. I keep pressing the map. It's a bit of a habit of mine to keep pressing something. It's like in Overwatch, I always press my tab. Not to look at like the dead people and the alive people. I do it to see my stats. But here for the game I use the map because I don't really look at the one on top. I don't look at this. I look at the map. Hmm. I really need to put more points in this, I guess. My damage is lowering. It's enough to kill mobs though. But it's gonna be really bad against bosses. I need to change my rune, my relic. I'm already level 25. Right now I'm using Calamity. And if possible, I would like the bat like real soon. The bat is amazing. Twin Fangs, such a good ability. And it procs so much. And also gives me survivability because it has lifesteal. Did I miss that? My shots are not going through.
That skill's not ready.
Let's just keep dodging it. Its attacks are very monotone. Monotone? Is that the right word? It was very telegraphed, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Easy to learn how to dodge it. Seems pretty nice. Gives me chaos resistance, but I like the 40 offensive ability that this thing gives me right now. But the fireball though, that's pretty nice. I wonder. Yeah, I lose plenty of damage actually. I guess 40 offensive ability is a huge amount. Hmm? Is there like a sort of reflection in the mirror? There is. Yeah, you see that? That's pretty neat. I've grown pretty silent. I need to think about things to talk about. First, because of my weak bladder, I must drain my snake. Oh my god, we ran out of water already. Mineral water for drinking. Gonna need to buy again tomorrow. I could have checked today if there was water, but I didn't check. I didn't want to check, just in case. I had a feeling it might be full. The line, I mean. Because back when there was like just a bit after the typhoon, people were like zombieing the, like, my god, there was such a long line on the mineral water, so long. Same with gasoline, people were like lining up for those shit. And the line would cause traffics and such. Pretty annoying, but that's just how it is. Anyways, yeah, I didn't line up because I was too lazy, and I thought it would be a waste of time to even check in the first place. Because it's probably a long line anyways. But I asked my dad earlier and he said that there's probably no more line anymore. No more line anymore, yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. I'm overburdened. What can I say? She can't carry anymore? Do that. Bam. Tactics, baby. Huh? Okay. This seems like a good gun actually.
Come see what's left of my wares.
I'm seeing a man. I really am. Is there anything good? There's usually nothing good. Seems decent. I'll decide later though. Seems pretty good. It's gonna get rid of some elemental resistance, but it improves the poison, I guess. But the DPS is also worsened, so yeah. Any defense gives me elemental resistance.
See you around.
See you around.
Tinkering is my specialty.
Tinkering is her specialty. You heard of guys.
Goodbye for now.
For now. She sounds like a very nervous lady, doesn't she?
I do the best I can with what I've got.
I wonder if I wanna try something. Pierce. Vicious spikes, yeah.
Don't get killed out there.
I wanna try something. So 1928, right?
Let's take a look, shall we?
1928, 2084.
Need something broken down?
2084 it says. Let's keep the item.
Bring me back something interesting.
We're gonna get the aura. 2253. That's better, isn't it? Yeah.
See anything you like?
Not really, no.
Put it to good use.
I will, man, I will. Okay. Let's continue our journey. Just slay Warden Krieg. Today I might line up if I'm awake. Probably won't be awake, maybe in the afternoon. But I think Harvey or my dad will be able to get the water first. Oh yeah. At the ripe age of 17, I, Brian Millard, have started to be able to carry a gallon of water. Can you believe it? It's it's actually a pretty simple task. I really just didn't know how to distribute the weight of the gallon. I think I'm the type of guy that has to be like taught things, even the little things, to do something remotely decently. And I was really never really taught how to carry a gallon of water. I would use like a either a huge portion of my shoulder, because normally people carry wait, can I like put can I open paint? Yeah. Display capture? What do I use here? Display? Oh god, what is this? No, stop it. I don't know what this does. Um, wait, how do you do this? Is it window capture? I guess so. Yeah, it's window capture. Anyways. Hi. No, yeah. So fit the screen. So yeah. Normally people would so this is the person, right? Yeah. Usually people can carry it around like 12 years old, I guess. My dad said he carried it at 10 or 9. And then his brother started being able to carry it at 10. He did eat much more than his brother, so that makes sense. So this is a person, right? Excuse my drawing, I suck at drawing. Doesn't help that I'm using a mouse either. So that's a person. Now, what you would do is wait, Control Plus, I think. Yeah. Still remember my stuff. So what you would do is you would do this with your wrist. This is your thumb, your that, your like that. Well, it doesn't look like that. Usually your hands are here. Yeah? It's here. It's at the level of your shoulder, right? And you put the gallon here. The gallon usually looks like this. You know, and that's usually easier to carry because it's round. I like the shape of this more. I think I'm more comfortable with this. But the container we have, it's still a gallon, but it's like a box. Has like a faucet thingy here, and has like a thing there, and another thing there, something like that. That's what it looks like. And before, I would carry it by like putting my weight on too much of either my wrist, my hand, or my shoulder. I would put the weight of the gallon too much there. But recently, because you know we lost water and we started carrying water, mineral and tap water, we started like carrying water from some distance to the house. I started learning how to carry a gallon. And it's really quite easy. You just have to balance your weight around here, right? Don't put too much pressure on one thing if you're able to balance it somehow. Like my dad said, there's a science on this. I never really understood that science, but I think I'm able to grasp it now. Now I just need to learn how to do it long distance because my legs hurt after I do this. My god, if I like walk a long distance while doing this, oh my god, my legs and sometimes my shoulder hurts. Before my shoulder would hurt too much or my wrist would hurt too much. I didn't know how to carry it. But this time I don't know why. I just had an epiphany, I guess, on how to carry it. But anyways, pretty lame that I started doing this at 17. I should have started doing this earlier. And, you know, I'm not really a strong person, and I'm probably weaker than an average kid, and I also don't really know how to use my strength. So there's that. But anyways, I'm just happy that I've started being able to carry a gallon of water. I feel like I can carry water now, like mineral water, to our home. The water station is pretty near. I think it'd be an easy trip. I should start doing it now, actually. It's pretty easy. So yeah, that was just my random talk out of nowhere. What brought that on again? I don't remember. I was talking about running out of mineral water, right? Where do I go here? If possible, I want to take the path that would take the longest, because I want to be able to explore everything. That would give me more experience and shit, you know? More experience, more items, more time to be prepared for bullshit that I'm not prepared against. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit, the spider killed that zombie. Man, I need to feel sleepy soon. Oh, I need to feel sleepy. I think I need to sleep soon. I'm not really feeling sleepy. Maybe after I kill Krieg, I'll end the video, or I'll end the recording, and then I'll start dancing to something, start working out, maybe even do the radio taisa, even though I don't really remember most of it. Anyways, I'll start keeping myself busy before I sleep so that I can, just pooped out fire. Start keeping myself busy so I can sleep. Oh, even play with the dog. Yeah, I kind of promised to play with the dog. I should do that. I promised to play with him personally. Talked to him earlier when I went to the bathroom. I sat down for a bit and then I pet him, and then he was really wagging his tail. Poor guy. Really wants to play with someone. But everyone's sleeping right now. Well, no one's home except for Harvey, and Harvey's sleeping. And the cat seems to like him too. The kitten. The kitten has some serious issues with her stomach. She eats cat food, but her shit is still smelly and is liquidy, so the cat food isn't really working. And it's probably because there's something wrong with her stomach. Her shit has been bloody as well recently. Not bloody, but there's blood on it, so that can't be good news. My aunt needs to bring her to the vet.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, what? I'm stuck. Bruh. Wait, what? Is it because of the items? What? Oh my god, where am I going? Hmm? Some kind of bullshit. The fuck? The hell was that? There's a boss here, right? If I remember correctly. Two of them, I think. I guess none. Maybe it's only an ultimate. Oh, there it is. Burp. Okay, has either resistance. That's to consider. These are pretty much the same pants, except it's not elemental. I want to maintain my elemental resistance stuff. Did I get web?
I can't do that yet.
Man, once we get the internet back, I'm gonna have joy listening to Yildiz songs. I sang some songs to her last time. Maybe it's because my singing was bad, she called them horrible. Just forgot, I'm gonna introduce her to a lot of their songs and she's gonna like them. Because they're great. good songs. Elvis songs are great. You might get the bad impression because you listen to what does the fox say, which is arguably, definitely, I think so, in my humble opinion, their worst song. But it's probably their most popular song. Undeservedly so. I really don't like that song. I mean, it's the song that introduced me to them, but and I think my dad also had the impression that they were just a garbage band until I started digging up more of their songs, and then fucking Stonehenge, that love song, Intolerant, the Cabin, Trucker's Hitch, Mr. Tooth, like all their fucking songs are great. I'm probably missing some like Language of Love and all that, but Yogurt, but their songs are fucking great. It's seriously a shame that people only know about them as the Fox people. I wonder what they talk about in their talk shows actually.
I can't do that yet.
I think their talk shows. Oh, what the fuck? What healed them? What the fuck healed him? The defender?
That skill's not ready.
Bitch. Brimstone shoulder seems like a really good shoulder. This is a really good shoulder. Elemental resistance, yes! Woo! Oh, this is a great shoulder. Oh, I'm glad now. Boy, am I happy. Kindly fuck off, sir. I'm gonna add Silk Swatch to my shoulder. I really do need to fix my AD resistance though. With my Necro, I did that by adding like a Purified Salt or some shit on my weapon, but I can't really do that with this character. I don't think I have the luxury to do that. Antipathy world. Rah-roo, rah-ree-rah. Nice. But it requires a shield. I don't have a shield. I'm not a shield guy. I'm a dual pistol person. I'm pretty much Mista with my helmet. Look at my helmet. I've got my stand, Sex Pistols. That Mista episode with Jorno in the car chase scene, with the Mr. Ice guy. Oh my god, that was really cool. Fucking the way Mr. just kept shooting the ice guy, even though the ice guy kept deflecting the shots back at him. Shit was so good. It's like, my god. Crazy guy, man. What a bizarre person Mr. is. And that was like the second time he was about to die, wasn't he? Jesus. That guy's living in the edge, man. How much more? Oh, I need like fucking 25 more. Oh my god. Forget about it being close. That's way too far. There's so many cool scenes in JoJo. No, most of the characters are so likable. Sir? Why didn't he doesn't he have like more notes than one? I'm fighting him already? Oh, EM Dumber allies. Dead. Playing dead, are we? Ain't gonna work on me. What are you, Green Day? I think I recall quite well the last episodes of Golden Run. It's one of the JoJo's that I, watch every now and then with my dad. So now that we're like fully binging it, I remember some parts. So I can't really be spoiled like the death of certain characters. I'm unspoilable, you could say. Do I have an Aether? Do I have an Aether? No, I don't. No, I don't. So I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna sell some items. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna use an Aether elixir.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Just in case you can. You can never be too careful. Speaking of never being able to be careful, being cautious. Have you guys oh yeah, I need to a relic.
More scrap metal.
What good relic is there? A level 25 relic possible. Definitely not that. This seems decent. It's lightning. We don't have the lightning thing yet, sadly, but it's pretty good. Guile is also nice, I guess. Yeah, pretty strong. But this is also pretty good. This seems okay. Seems nice actually. I should have probably gotten that one instead of Calamity. Squall. That's all I've done. I guess we're gonna go for this one. I mean, it is a gunslinger, so it's probably better.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Put that there.
I'll hold on to that for you.
And then we're gonna
I do the best I can with what I've got.
get an Aether soup. An ointment, they say. Redstone. Elixir of Aether. Oh my god, I wasted that one.
If you find any blueprints, bring them back here.
You find any blueprints? Okay, man. Hey. Okay. Let's kill the Warden. And then after this, I'll probably end the recording.
I've been expecting.
If I recall correctly, apparently if you get here at like level 12, he says right here that he's been expecting you, right? But apparently at like level 12, my dad said that he got here really early, and he was like, "What? You're already here?" When I first heard that, I thought it was hilarious. I should rush this boss sometimes. Oh. Ah. He's taking a lot of damage, huh? Ow! What the fuck happened to my turtle shield? Oh no, I got hit by that. Wait, this guy laughs so much. What the fuck?
I'm done with you. I will crush your friends. You are strong, but now I will demonstrate my true power.
Can't do that yet.
Oh. Enemies with charge abilities are really fucking deadly. I'll tell you that much. Wow. The charge does so much damage. And that needle. Oh, careful, careful. Probably does piercing damage, but
That skill's not ready.
I wonder if anyone in Grim Dawn has done like a run where they never get hit by enemies. Probably impossible. That's what all the bosses are. Woo! Fucked. What percentage is this? Still 50%. Gets to the point where it's already 100% chance to proc. Dead. I should farm this guy. We can talk to John Bourbon. I need to change my shoes actually. Only 100 armor, that's really low. Unbelievably so. She's the Bismillah lady. Pretty hot. Look at that cleavage.
Is it finished? Is the warden dead?
I tracked him down and took his life. I really did that.
The warden's defeat is a great victory for us, nay, for all of humankind. But there are many more ethereals out there, some much more.
Okay, dude.
So you must be the guy. Before we...
Thank you, thank you. So we need to repair the bridge. But we can do that sometime later. I don't know if I'll keep recording my gameplay when I kill the Shanks guy here. Who knows? Maybe I won't, maybe I will. It's really up to my feeling if I'm up to talk or not. Most of the time I don't really want to talk. I don't know why, but I'm a very inconsistent person, and I hate that about myself too. So, I'm gonna extend my face really big. Big man. Wait, what happens if I use fit the screen? Oh, it goes to the center. Let's exit the game. So yeah, wait, get the perfect angle. So yeah, if you watch the entire video, got to this point, thanks for watching. Oh my god, my eye bags, they really are bad. Thanks for watching. I don't really know what I talked about. I don't even know if it was enjoyable. But yeah, if you got this far, I appreciate your tenacity, let's say. Anyways, yeah, just thank you. And I hope you look forward to the next video. I don't know, it's probably not gonna happen. No, it will happen. And by then it'll probably be a different character because this character's gonna die even though it's not even hardcore. I have no idea. Later, I'm gonna dance and then I'm gonna play with the dog. No, I'm gonna play with the dog first, and I'll dance and hopefully I'll get tired enough to sleep. Anyways, this is dragging on for too long. This is a 1 hour and 20-minute video already. Thank goodness for OBS. See ya guys. Later.